Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. After we got yesterday's ban list, I decided to tweak my deck that I've been running mainly at my competitive scene, which has been Future Trunks, the reboot version. And honestly, I only had to take out like 2 cards because I just took out my one Champa and my second copy of the Boo Assault of the Universe Agents of Destruction. I still don't think Boo should have been hit. Champa, fine, I get it. But I only had to tweak the deck a little bit. But then I decided, you know what? Screw it. I'm just going to rebuild it from scratch. And I really like this leader. I think Future Trunks is slept on quite a bit. Sure, he didn't put the numbers like Crimson or Beerus. But, like, this deck is so much fun. And then I want to go over it here with you. So basically, the reboot Trunks leader. I love this leader. Mainly because one reason. Well, I guess 2 reasons. One, he cannot be crit. His permanent is if a card would be taken from my life and added to my hand or discard pile, I can reveal it and add it to my hand. So basically, this has built-in crit negate. I cannot tell you how many times someone has been like, oh, swinging for crit, and then I'm like, cool, take cards to hand, and they're like, wait, no, that's crit. Like, can't be crit, as long as I show you the cards. So, I love that. So, green players dealing with a lot of crit, or red players dealing with a lot of crit, can't be done. Love it. When he swings in, well, I guess, sorry, the second reason I love it is because it can awaken at 8 life. As long as you have 3 or more Z energy, it's such a cool leader. But on its front side ability, when you swing in, look at the top 5 cards of your deck, add 1 Saiyan, blue with the cost of 4 or less, or a Unison with a specified cost of 2 added to my hand. If I have 3 or more Z energy, or my life is at 4 or less, I can untap 1, draw 1, and flip it over. Love this art, by the way. SS2 Trunks, Envoy of Justice returns. He still gets the anti-crit permanent, but now when he attacks, he just draws 1. At the end of my turn, I can choose one of my mono blue energy and switch it back to active mode, so he's got the untap ability. And then finally, you can tap 2 during activate main, draw 1 card, then choose up to one of my opponent's battle cards and place it at the bottom of my opponent's deck. Additionally, if I have a mono blue Z battle card with an energy cost of 5 or more in play, this card gets 10k in double strike. This one particularly is talking about the Vegito Z battle card, but being able to get something rid of the board get something off the board and draw 1 is really, really cool. I like it a lot. Now to go over the deck here, start with like the 1-drops or like your turn 1, turn 2 plays. 2 copies of Borgos, Bardock's crewmate. I love it because it's just a 1-cost, draw 1, and it's got barrier and it just hangs around on the board if you need him for combo fodder. As well as the fact that it's a blue-silver bullet if they want to play like any type of counter attack or counter ability. Then of course you want to play 4 copies of Piccolo the Infiltrator and his granddaughter Pan, Glimpse of Talent. I thought this card was going to get hit on the ban list. It didn't, so we're just going to keep rolling with it. It's literally pay 2, give it barrier, or search for a Pan. Pan draws you 1 on play. It's got barrier. Its other ability doesn't matter in this deck. Or Piccolo can just become a dual attacker. But I love it. Turn 2, get a 20k body with dual attack and draw 1. It's awesome. And then you can combo the Pans off as well. So just more combo fodder. More combo fodder is 2 copies of Son Goku and Vegeta Immortal Rivalries. Throw this in your Z energy, and then you can just use its ability, which is just tap 1, discard a card, choose 2 blue battle cards in your drop area with a combo power of 5k, and combo with them. Helps build momentum, builds more Z energy, and helps you in those tight situations where you may not have combo power in your hand, but you can get it from your drop area. 3 copies of Unbreakable Super Saiyan Son Goku. It's unbreakable, right? Yeah, unbreakable. It's a pseudo super combo. You play it on your first turn if you don't have anything to play and you have 1 energy up. Your opponent attacks, draws you 1, combo it. 2 copies of the 8-drop Gohan because the card is sick. It's a board clearer. If you can play it for 3, it's just a 20k triple attacker. You can throw it in your Z energy by tapping 1 after you combo with it to get rid of a 5k or less, or when you play it, it gets rid of anything. 5k, any card, and bottom decks it. Love it. And then, of course, the Activate Battle, Super Saiyan Rose Goku Black. I love this card. It pops off. You play it for 1 as long as you have 4 more Z... is it 4 more? No, you have 3 or more Z energy, which is how you get your Trunks to awaken so early. You bottom deck an opponent's battle card with a cost of 4 or less, and you draw 1. It's sick. I absolutely love this card. Next up, a lot of the counter play battle cards. We run 2 Golden Avengers because obviously it helps win games. 3 copies of the Android 17. Card is sick. It's a 1 cost essentially. Floodgate. Your opponent has to bottom deck a card from hand each time they attack. As long as you have 3 or more Z energy, that's how you play it in this deck, which is to get to 3 Z energy in this deck is super quick. Obviously, we know what Golden Avenger does. Triple Striker, counterplay, counterattack. It just works. Now, this deck runs a lot of events, a lot of counterattacks. 2 Chilled Army Reinforcement because, you know, obviously we need token negates. 3 Sensu Beans for defensive purposes to help just, you know, squeak out those attacks your opponent tries to throw at you. 2 Ultra Instinct Kamehamehas to just apply pressure defensively or offensively. 4 Dimension Magics because obviously it's blue, we need Dimension Magic. 3 copies of Beerus Ball just to apply a little bit of pressure, get rid of their weaker cards, and draw. I think this is a pretty solid ratio. We don't need too many of these. We definitely need all 4 of these. Don't need a full play set, but I think 2's too little. So I really like this ratio. It's been working out really well for me. This deck's been killing it in my local scene lately. Alright, the Unisons. We run 3 copies of Baby, the Unknown Parasite, and then 1 copy of Majin Buu. Like I said, don't think this should have been hit. I think Unison hate's been pretty strong lately, but you know what? It's fine. You know, we'll deal with it. We'll make do. This just helps you play your... draws you a card and helps you play your Golden Avenger easier in late game when you really need it. It's just solid. You know, I still think Unisons are definitely usable here. For my super combos, I run 2 of the Zeno and 2 of the Vegeta, just for that little bit of diversity, in case I need to draw more or I need to grab something from my energy that I put down so early. I don't like the fact that if I awaken early, I can't use these really for anything. I can still use the 10k on this one if I'm over 4 life or 5 life, but, you know, it's just... You gotta hold on. You can hold on to your super combos until the very end of the game, and then just kind of throw them all down, and your opponent's gonna be super mad. The one-ofs in this deck I run 1 Dark Broly to get a free play 30k that gets rid of something on board. Might switch to Secret Identity Mass Saiyan. We'll see. I still think this is a little bit better if you're just looking for a tall body instead of a wide board. 1 Hirudegarn. Because with how many cards this deck can play that have barrier, I can get a Pan and a Borgos out, so I meet the qualification of its ability. If I have 2 or more green or blue battle cards in play, I can play this for 3 energy during Activate Battle. This card just is absolutely sick. You swing with it, your opponent either has to discard a card from, top deck a card from hand, or if my leader's a Phantom Demon, so the other one doesn't matter. Then activate once per turn, I can choose a battle card in my battle area, KO it, and then top deck place the top card of my deck into my energy. Solid energy ramp, 30k beat stick, love it. And then finally, the secret rare of the deck, Super Saiyan Kaioken Goku. Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku. I wish I could play the Gohan, but don't have that money, so I did pull this though, and I will still love this leader. You swing, you tap everything down, play this for 2 on turn 4, restand everything, and just go ham again. With a triple strike 40k, love it. Wish I had barrier or something to protect it against other abilities effects, but understandable why it doesn't. And then, of course, the Z deck. I run 1 copy of Son Goku Stronger Together. This is just for playing against Gogeta players. I run 1 copy of the Son Goku Awakened Onslaught. It's just a 1 cost, 15k attacker. For 3 Z energy, and I can trash a extra card in play or in my hand to give it crit for the turn. its ability really doesn't matter too much. I only played this card because it helped me win one of my games at Nationals, so I just keep it in the deck. One copy of Vegito, obviously, for the 30k blocker, triple attack, and it makes my opponent have to bottom deck a card from their hand and their field every turn. It works with Trunks' ability. It's a solid card. It's blue, you run it. 2 copies of Cell, just as a board clear, swing, essentially dual attack, 25k crit. Amazing card. And finally, run 2 of the Beerus Area Annihilators, because this card puts in work. If your opponent has a lot of cards of barrier, it essentially can be a triple attack and just gets 5k every time it swings in. It's so much fun. But yeah, that is my blue Trunks deck that I've been running. Like I said, I've had a lot of fun playing this at locals. It puts in work. I can't really say it has too many like awful matchups, but if you like, it's good whenever. You know, if the start of the game you get a lot of your 1-drops and, you know, a lot of your defensive cards, you can awaken at 8 life on essentially turn 2, possibly 3 at the earliest. Like 2 at the earliest, 3 or 4 at the latest. It's a solid deck, and I think if you're looking for something fun to play now that Crimson's out of the way, this I don't think is going to be able to fill the void that it did, but this is still a really fun deck. But anyway, thank you guys so much for checking out this video. Leave a like, comment down what you think of it, and subscribe to the channel. Trying to get to 500 subscribers by the end of the year, and love to have your support. Till the next video, take care.